Hey, I've been living with the AVR-X1700H every day for weeks, so let me talk to you like someone who's felt what it actually does to a home theater instead of just reading the specs. You're the kind of person who notices when sound feels boxed in, when action scenes lack dimension, when music doesn't breathe the way it should. You feel the gaps that others shrug off. Once you feel that kind of mismatch between what you see and what you hear, you can't go back to settling for close enough. Before anything else, check the current price and availability. Receivers this balanced and future-ready don't linger in stock, and waiting usually ends with price jumps or compromises you didn't plan for. There's always that moment where you know your old setup isn't cutting it anymore. For me, it was during a movie night. Voices floated without weight, effects felt flat, and I kept raising the volume trying to coax life out of it. That quiet frustration, where you expect more, is the signal you've outgrown compromise. The first time you switch to this receiver, everything feels anchored. Dialogue stays centered and clear. Surround and high channels fill the space instead of just blasting forward. Music feels layered. Effects feel placed with intention. It's that calm confidence you feel when the setup finally matches what your eyes see and your ears expect. You don't adjust constantly anymore, you just enjoy. You feel it during movie sessions where ambience and height lift you into the scene instead of just pushing sound forward. During gaming when footsteps and environmental cues feel positioned around you. During music nights when tracks feel natural and expressive instead of compressed. Even everyday TV feels more intentional because the audio finally matches the picture. This isn't about raw power. It's about precision, polish, and intelligent performance. Advanced 8K HDMI with eARC means you're ready for the next generation of sources without headache. Built-in HEOS and voice control make connectivity feel easy and natural instead of clunky. Dolby Atmos and DTS:X give real spatial depth instead of gimmicky effects. It feels like the whole system was designed to work together instead of fighting itself. Don't assume pricing will stay polite or stock will hold still. Gear this capable tends to get scooped up quickly once people realize what they're really hearing. If you're hesitating because receivers feel complicated, let me reframe that. This one feels rewarding. Once it's in your space, everything clicks, and you actually enjoy how it performs day after day. One surprise you don't notice until after some use is how smooth everything feels at moderate volumes. Presence without blasting the house. Clarity without harshness. That kind of refinement changes how often you actually use it. Owning something like this changes your relationship with your whole room. You don't settle for gaps. You don't chase presence. You feel performance every time you press play. Sound feels layered and immersive, dialogue stays clear and anchored, height and surrounds feel natural, connections feel modern and effortless, every moment feels intentional and complete. It's not the smallest or simplest setup. Advanced receivers take a short learning curve at some point. You stop circling weaker options. You stop chasing almost enough. You choose what genuinely satisfies, and every time you glance at lesser receivers, you come right back here because this already feels right. Check the current price and availability now. Decide while this configuration still makes sense, so this doesn't become one of those upgrades you delay and quietly regret later.